Welcome! Today's video post is about the future. It is about trends and how you can use them successfully for yourself. Nobody knows exactly what the future will bring. What we can already see today are trends. Trends are development processes that are already taking place or will take place foreseeable. Some are at an early stage and their effects are more difficult to describe. Others are more specific, more advanced, and the relevance to people is more obvious. Trends are neither good nor bad, but their effects can be. It is therefore important to recognize the positive or negative effects of trends on people, on society, on their wishes, hopes and opportunities. Trends can include technological, social, economic or even ecological changes. Examples are the growing global population, technological driven change through AI, robots, quantum computers, social change by fragmentation and regionalization, and last but not least, environmental change like the climate change. To make the impact on people more tangible, assumption-based projections and scenarios have to be made. There are countless futurists and think tanks here. When the impact of trends on people will be particularly great, they are called megatrends. For example, a projection of AIs is that the market size for AI software will be in 2025 around 126 billion US dollars. By 2025, the Internet of Things, IoT, will have more than 100 billion connected devices, each of which will collect data from a dozen or more sensors. IoT will generate a newly created $19 trillion worth. Ray Kurzweil, a futurist, predicts singularity in 2045, the moment when a computer overtakes the human brain in solving creative problems. Think normal. What is the plain vanilla, the likely future? After we have informed ourselves about the external influences, including the assumed projections and scenarios, that is, the external forecast about the effects of trends and foreseeable events on people and society, should we come to our own assessment of the future in the next step? What effects do we assume that people will have or will deal with? This concerns our old but also possible new target customers. For the company's perspective, the effect on people's needs, wishes and hopes, as well as new potentials, are particularly interesting. Concentrate on the basic needs of people, all of whom are associated with positive emotions that bring security, health, success, recognition, reputation, and so on. What is ahead? What is the probable environment in the future? This is your company's view of future environment or conditions and your assessment, your assumptions of whether they are likely or unlikely. The market, the technology, the demand, and the behavior of customers and competitors. That's what is it about. Even if today's competitors are more different to those in the future. The key question is, what's coming? What will come, stay or go? By 2020, half of the jobs will be taken over by robots. That can be one assumption. Future beliefs are your beliefs. It is your assessment of how likely or unlikely a projection and a scenario is. The probability here is a subjective assessment. It is not about statistics. It is about perception and, above all, emotions. Be aware. Bad assumptions lead to bad results or decisions. If you improve your assumptions about the future, your business strategy will be more robust. What should surprise you? Are you sure you are prepared for the worst attacks from your competitors or even new competitors? Or, alternatively, are you prepared for the negative effects of a pandemic like Corona, COVID-19? This is your analysis of the future events that are previously considered very, very unlikely. The surprising future is about potential conditions or developments that we cannot currently imagine, that we either do not recognize or that we consider highly unlikely. Why should we worry about surprises? Because they can have an adverse and disruptive impact on your company or even the entire industry. You know that. You can't tickle yourself. You won't be surprised. What should you do on a company's level? You should play and simulate attacks on your own company. The broader and more diverse the attacking team is, the better your insights will be about how justified your old assumptions are, that something is unlikely. Your company's future, your potential future. What are your options to shape the future? How do you deal with this future? What should your company do today to shape the future? After sharpening your view on what is likely and what is unlikely, what chances and threats are down the road, you can go to the next step of identifying a future your company can shape. The future that can be shaped consists of all the available options that you can use to try to shape your future. What will we live on tomorrow? How do we create a better future? Opportunities. What opportunities and alternatives are there? These are all useful options for your actions and measures. The goal is to identify all feasible opportunities or options with which your potential for success can be expanded. Opportunities and options are the raw material from which you can create your vision, mission and positioning. We come to the envisaged future. Which options do you take? Where is your company going in the long term? What is your planned future for you and your company? Which vision do you want to pursue with which mission? People need a clear vision, a positive, big goal. They are looking for meaning. Only the deeper positive purpose motivates you to go on a mission, to work hard and to invest in the long-term vision. Only if you want to do what you do emotionally and experience it positively, will you be able to achieve your visions, the big goal, one day. Otherwise, you would give up after a short time on your way to the big goal. Which building blocks do you need clarity to define your desired future? Beliefs. Beliefs are motives, plans, values, concerns, also dogmas, principles that are shared by all stakeholders. All beliefs come from the past, based on your past experiences. To be relevant for the future, they have to be challenged, analyzed, considered, and reformulated. But please do me this favor, always together with all stakeholders, not in the ivory tower of the management team. Culture. What defines culture? What culture should we aspire to in a company? Companies describe their desired culture in guidelines, such as code of conduct or code of ethics. All come values, attitudes, behaviors, according to which a community works and lives together, are to be summarized under culture. Culture shows how we live our relationships within our organization, between all stakeholders. The culture results from the totality of all preferences and habits of the people with whom we work, whether employees, suppliers, investors, customers, or the entire public. This certainly includes mutual respect and empathy, the honest recognition of the achievements of others, mutual support, but also fair participation in success. Vision. The vision is the concrete picture of a fascinating, jointly desired and feasible future, positive future of your company for the benefits of your customers, employees, investors, and the entire society. It is how the world benefits from your existence. The meaningful vision for the people involved is the reason why your company exists. Mission. The mission is very different from the vision. The mission is, in fact, the project company itself, its governance, its strategy, or simply all the necessary activities. The mission gives the vision legs and traction. It is about what, who, why, and especially for whom we're doing things and what we don't. The mission makes it easier to understand what the company is doing, who and how it is helping. The mission is about making the company with everyone involved best for the job, for the vision. You do missions to get closer to your vision, your big goal. Vision and mission are about meaningfulness. Both only work on purpose. The mission is your travel plan, including a meaningful separation of duties that is satisfactory for everyone. The mission is the recipe to get closer to the big goal, together with everyone involved. Purpose. There is no future for your company without a purpose. Purpose is the reason why a vision is worth striving for, why you contribute to it every single day. Without purpose, the way to any destination feels bad. The purpose is the meaning, the driver, the source of energy to set off with your mission towards your vision. Purpose, meaningfulness, is the conditio sine qua non, the real impetus that creates the vision and makes the mission possible, and not condemned to failure. It makes the big goal a worthwhile goal. It makes the mission feasible and above all a positive experience for everybody. It is about fulfillment, doing something meaningful that is aimed at a good goal. It's about participating and experiencing exactly that. Purpose is the good cause, the sense and the answer to why and for whom. It is only with a purpose that there is a good feeling that everyone, from entrepreneurs and employers to investors, can achieve it. If you stand up for the vision and do your part in the various missions. Positioning. The positioning makes your company unique. Apple is not about speed and bytes. It is about a reliable and great product. IKEA is designed for those who exchange time to save money or get affordable furniture with great design. A positioning consists of properties and qualities that clearly define and differentiate your identity from that of the competition. Positioning describes how you can accomplish your mission and purpose in a unique way. We're coming to the fourth tier of the CAN model. Your business model to shape the envisaged future. What are you going to do to get in the direction of your vision? What are the milestones on your way to the big vision? What are the next steps? What is your mission like under a microscope? How do you plan the journey towards your mission? Who is on board? On what ship? Therefore, the planned future includes everything you can influence on a daily basis. You put all your resources and skills into action to work towards defined goals in a meaningful process. For the planned future, break down your big goals, your vision, into smaller goals and targeted key results. You need a future-oriented, situational and flexibly adaptable business model to fulfill your mission every day with all your existing resources and capabilities through all your sensible actions, processes or projects. The business model. The business model consists of various building blocks that define how a company delivers its products and services in order to fulfill the promised value proposition, among other things, and how it wants to achieve its profits through integrated resources and defined activities. The business model is the engine with which the entire business can be operated seamlessly. The business model is based on the company's vision, mission and positioning. It should be designed in a way that it is very difficult for others to copy it. But it should be flexible and adaptable to the current development and situation on your planned journey to your big goal, your vision. Building blocks of the business model are the following. You have the target customers, personas. You have to create a value proposition for each persona. You have channels. You have the CRM, the revenue model, resources, capabilities, and as well activities and processes. You are working together with which partners, the cost structure, objectives and key results. Objectives are clear targets. Typically, you divide your goals into measurable key results for which you have defined a number of KPIs. This way, you know that you are heading in the right direction to your goals. All goals should be aligned with your vision. The goals and the key results are essential components of your mission that your company wants to achieve within a given period. So much for this part of my video series. If you liked the video, like it. Please give me comments also about what interests you, what you want to know more about from me. Subscribe to my channel and activate the bell so you don't miss a video from this series. Create Future Today. Your Michael Thiemann.